How were the guests after the show?
Did anyone have a chance to talk to them?
No, we haven't stayed here.
We haven't had a chance to see them yet.
So what'd y'all think?
I thought it was really powerful, and I'm actually kind of surprised in a good way how it ended.
I thought there was.
I certainly gave him every opportunity to
You let him say
his
everything
position.
that he could possibly. Every time he would say, you know, I didn't get a chance to speak, you gave him more chances, and
I don't think that he necessarily really obviously took it to heart or listened to him, but I think at least for the kids, they felt better that they were able to say these things that they wanted to say to him for a long time. He usually just
Well,
ignores them.
you know, what you're seeing here is the residual of an agenda between a husband and a wife that have split up. I always say, look, you can divorce each other, but you shouldn't divorce each other till you can say, you know what, I'm done. I got no unfinished emotional business. I don't have any resentment, bitterness, back. And when you don't do that, and when you run that agenda, and the kids get caught in the crossfire, what you're seeing today is the pain that causes when that happens. Where if there's this tug of war between husband and wife about who the kid's going to be loyal to, who are they going to get closest to, how you can advance your stock on the shoulders of somebody else, then this is the pain that you see. You got daughters who miss their dad, a son who's going off to join the army, and he's saying, you know, I'd like a little dad time before I do that. And so there's all this angst and all this pain, just so these people can vent their emotions. I think it's terrible when you do that, and today you saw the pain of it.
But at some point you have to put all that aside and think of the kids, and I don't feel like he was doing that. I don't.
well, I think he was
I think
making
he said
that
some
new
very,
wife,
very
the-
hurtful things.
I think he did a great job at deflecting too, kind of like making the children blame.
Yeah, listen, the agendas didn't stop on stage today, but so, you know, what do?
Right.
You just say, all right, look, we just have to come up and say, I'm going to do better in the future, and then they either will or they won't. I mean, if it's just another parade of excuses, the worst thing you can do to a child is say, I'm sorry for what I did, you didn't deserve it, and then turn around and do it again, because then they go, okay, now I know not to trust people who say they're sorry. Now I know not to trust people who have hurt me before and said, I wished I hadn't done that, because I accept that, I forgive them, and then they do it again, and then they'll just close up and they'll be even less trusting in life. I mean, people, it's just like, hooray for me and screw you. That's what happens when adults run their agenda at the expense of the kids. So we'll see what happens here. It'll be interesting to see whether or not mom and dad lay down their arms, dad steps up and engages these kids, or what happens. We'll see.